Good morning, folks, or good afternoon, whatever time you're having a look at this. Welcome to the May edition of the Evangelist Talks. I'm John Mullen, the Energy Evangelist, and this is my colleague.
Hi, I'm Laura Short, and I run Green at Heart.
Yay! So we're talking about home energy saving this month because you can save so much energy off your energy bills, but quite often you don't notice the changes. It's all small changes which add up, and quite often you only see those changes by the end of the year or by the end of the month. So it's just knowing what to look for. So is this something which is going to interest you? You know, more money in your pocket. I think that might get your attention. So last month we were also talking about energy generation and some of the ways in which you could start to create some of your own energy. You can find the video at energyevangelist.co.uk on the blog page. And we would really love you to send us your problems. So you can, let's put up you can find us on all of these places. So all you have to do is look for Energy Evangelist on Facebook or LinkedIn, and you'll be able to talk to us directly. So in today's edition, it's all about home energy saving. So, Laura, what's the sort of thing that comes to your mind?
Well, I've got two words, John. Insulate, automate. Insulate your home as much as you possibly can to start with. Let's keep that heat and light in because we don't want to give off light pollution, and we certainly don't want to be wasting heat out of your property because let's face it, we're not paying to heat the outside world as well. Mm-hmm. And then once you've done that, automate. Set timers on your appliances. If you are lucky enough to have an economy 7 meter and have a cheap rate at night time, make use of it. Set a timer on your dryer, your washer, your dishwasher if you've got one, and actually make use of that cheap rate at night time because that's where you're going to make savings by not actually using it at the peak times during the day.
But there is one proviso. The fire brigade say not to put on your dryer overnight.
Oh, is that because of the fire risk of the
yes, exactly.
Okay.
We can't guarantee your safety, so we have to put in these provisos. But before we talk further, let's go to a quick advert. Hello, my friends. It's just a quick slot to tell you about the Save Energy, Save Money 14-day challenge. It's an opportunity to help you find a starting place to retrieve wasted energy and putting that money back in your pocket. Oh, did I tell you? It's also free. So if you want to find out more, have a look on the link below at energyevangelist.co.uk/sign up. Bye. And I'll switch off the banner because it was pointing to the wrong place. But anyway, yes. So you've a very good point, a really good starting point to start off from. If you've got leaks, if you've got gusts of air going through your house, you're going to spend far more money heating that air. So
yeah, I mean, there's some really simple things you can do. Make sure that you're draft proofing your windows and doors. If you can get those little strips that go underneath your doors to actually stop the drafts going through, that's great. If you do have open chimneys, a chimney balloon up there can actually stop you losing a lot of heat and you know, losing it to the outside world straight up your chimney. Make sure your windows fit properly. You know, if you do have gaps around them, you just you're just burning money basically.
Yeah.
So let's seal those up and really get your home as airtight as possible before you actually switch anything on, really.
Yeah, I was reading an article and somebody had commented about it, and the person in the article had been struggling to get effectively to heat their house. They were saying, oh, it was taking hours for them to get from, say, 16 degrees up to 19 degrees. And the person who commented just said plainly, how, or this is the technical term, how many changes of air happen in your house over that period of time.
Yeah.
If you have got leaky windows, air going up your chimney, cold floorboards, doors being left open, then there's a flow of air, and every time you heat, say, 1 cubic meter of air, then that air then follows where the cold is and goes out the window.
Yeah.
So
and my children are absolute devils for leaving doors wide open. I'm forever going around closing doors and making sure that the air just isn't escaping from every single room. But certainly make sure that things definitely ventilate your home. That's important as well, because we don't want things like mold and mildew to build up. But
yes,
when you've got your heating on, make sure it's as airtight as it can be.
yes, it's just all the little things. I've got double glazing, but it's actually starting to get on the older side. So I actually need to get some maintenance on some of the windows, because whenever you open the window and it sort of swings out, there's a sort of a crisscross of supporting arms to hold it. Those crisscrossed arms aren't pulling the window in tightly enough. But it's only 1 or 2 windows, and it might only be a $5 to replace the arms. So it's actually, just being aware of these things. It's not that we're skinflints. It's not that we're, just trying to annoy people. It's the more that we're aware of where the problems are, then we can do something about it.
Exactly. And why would you want to waste money on the boring things? Why would you want to waste money on escaped heat and light when you can actually put that money back in your pocket and spend it on the things you enjoy? A little bit of money spent on maintenance saves you a lot more in the future for the things that you actually want to do.
Definitely. And just like ourselves, we work at home. So especially during the winter months, why should you actually be heating a whole house just so that you're warm enough in one room?
Yeah.
Insulate, put draft excluders on, but actually do that throughout the house so that the air doesn't just keep on flowing through. Yeah. But it is all of the little things which will add up. Nowadays, if you buy a brand new house, the quality of air insulation or the ceiling from the outside world is very, very different. So let's just keep on working forward and keep on talking about this, because sooner or later we will get the right solution for you, the client. So that's enough for today. If you want to find out any more or ask us any questions, please email us on energyevangelist@energypricesaver.com or find us on Facebook and LinkedIn. So thank you for your time, and until the next session, speak soon. Bye.
Bye.